The Airbus A380, a two-full-deck wide-body four-motor aircraft that has been making waves in the aeronautics business since its presentation in 2007. Anyway, request brought down as of late as large aircrafts moved their concentration from wide-body airplanes to more modest airplanes, yet in an improbable new development, the very gigantic has as of late seen a flood in notoriety with an ever-increasing number of carriers putting orders for the airplane. What changed? For what reason does each aircraft need the A380 now? The A380 got its unexpected ascent in prevalence among aircrafts due to a far-fetched occasion, one that ended up to be a surprisingly good development. We're discussing the pandemic, and in specific post-pandemic UC. Carriers are seeing a gigantic ascent in traveler interest for movement post-pandemic, which is uplifting news, you would say, and you are mostly not too far off. As a sizable amount of interest anyway, there is an absence of supply across all carriers. What is it? You could think straightforward, it's planes, and that is what most carriers did. They requested a great deal of planes, yet here is the thing: the greater part of them have yet to show up or are in postpone. As a matter of fact, Boeing, one of the significant airplane makers, is running so behind as far as creation that some say their hotly anticipated 777X will be completely functional by 2025. Clearly, carriers can hardly stand by that long with post-pandemic traveler interest on a lofty ascent. That is why they blow some people's minds to the super-enormous A380. The A380 is the biggest, the A380 traveler aircraft on the planet, skilled of conveying up to 853 travelers in a single-class setup or up to 525 travelers in an ordinary three-class setup. This makes it an ideal decision for carriers hoping to work high-thickness courses or increment their limit without adding more flight size and reach. Settles on it an optimal decision for long stretch courses. This has made it a well-known choice for aircrafts looking to interface far-off objections and proposition relentless administrations between significant urban communities. The A380's capacity to fly further and convey a greater number of travelers than other airplane additionally permits aircrafts to diminish their expenses and increment their income on these courses. Numerous carriers were resigning their A380s, like Lufthansa a long time back anyway. Lufthansa, like English aviation routes, are bringing back the Goliaths, and travelers couldn't be more excited about it. The travel industry, in all honesty, the A380 has turned into a well-known vacation destination in its own right, with numerous flight devotees and voyagers searching out trips on the airplane to encounter its exceptional highlights and administrations. With its extensive lodges, agreeable seating, and trend-setting innovations, the A380 offers travelers an unrivaled flying experience. The airplane size, moreover, takes into consideration more conveniences. For example, onboard bars, parlors, and even showers in certain arrangements. This has made the A380 a famous decision for carriers hoping to offer premium administrations and draw in very good quality clients like Emirates, which has the biggest A380 armada in the world. Cost of working: as the A380 turns out to be more well-known and carriers add it to their armadas, the expense of working the airplane is diminishing. This brings permitted aircrafts to the table. Serious evaluating on A380 flights, making them more open to a more extensive scope of travelers. This can increment interest for the airplane and drive up its fame among aircrafts and travelers. The same, much to Boeing's annoyance, Airbus appears to have the advantage in the flying industry, and they don't appear to slow down the slightest bit. The flood and ubiquity of the A380 is an inviting reward to both Airbus and the aeronautics devotees from all over the planet. The Airbus A380 has turned into an exceptionally sought-after airplane among carriers for various reasons as the flying business proceeds to develop. Perceiving how will intrigue the A380 keeps on forming the business. Furthermore, how aircrafts use its remarkable capacities to remain in front of the contest.